It looks so dark. Hey,
Hey, everybody. We're back for another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave. This is Sam. And before we start, I want to remind you guys to remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers.
About time you get on board.
Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers so we can grow our channel. We're working really hard, trying to bring you guys some really cool content. Got a lot of cool stuff coming up. You might have saw the post if you follow us on Facebook. There's a lot of shows coming out right now, and we are on it. And as new shows come, we start to lose shows. And tonight we're going to be talking about the P-Valley Season 1 finale.
Okay.
Did I hit everything? Did I hit all the points?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, cool. So Tuesday, don't forget, we'll be back. Well, Sam will be back for an installment of BrickWall Anime. And in the meantime, we'll be figuring out ways to talk about Power, Book 2, as well as the new season of The Boys. So we got a lot of dockets. And our next film review next Tuesday. Okay, I think that's everything.
Ooh, I'm sleepy.
All right, so now we got all the boring stuff out of the way. P-Valley Season 1 finale. And it was lit. Hey, if you guys watched it, make sure you guys go ahead and chime in the comments. If you saw anything that you like, we're going to be zooming through this because there was so much that happened, so much to get to, and we want to do it as our guest enters into the fray. So tonight's episode 8 of P-Valley on Starz. You can watch it on Starz. It's aired. If you didn't watch it already, too bad. We're getting into spoilers. If you had the Star, if you had the Starz app,
it's pretty much
been there since midnight.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then today it aired at 8 o'clock,
PM.
9 o'clock, maybe even airing right now, maybe even wrapping up. Who knows? We're not watching it, obviously. But so tonight's season finale. The plot synopsis goes as such. Folks from Biloxi to Atlanta pack out the pink to see two shining stars on an unforgettable night. Meanwhile, Autumn's past finally catches up with her. Ooh. So if you guys tuned into the last episode, you know the ending of that ended on such a high energy note, such a suspense. When we last saw our heroes, our heroines, when we last saw our strippers, Autumn, aka Haley, was being confronted by her ex-husband. Guy who she was taking money from. Autumn was being confronted by an ex.
We find out in this episode that he's just the ex. While I thought he was the husband, I did.
Yeah, it's been implied that he was the husband, but turns out that he wasn't. Ooh, big shocker there.
Yeah, she pretty much threw it in his face tonight.
Mm-hmm. Threw it in his face. We find out more about Autumn's past.
And also about the guy trying to find her.
Yeah, we find out a lot more about that, including what I'm going to say is a secret society of some sort.
Some type of gang affiliation type of stuff.
Yeah. So it gets juicy in this episode. Also, last episode, we see Mississippi, aka Keyshawn.
M-I, cricket letter I, cricket letter I, humpback I. Got it right this time.
Oh, you should have, because that was part of Lil Murda's big performance, which we finally get to see. And I say I was excited to see that in all of his glory. Lil Murda killed it.
He did.
He killed it. He went with the M.I.
Mississippi killed it too.
Oh, Mississippi
she
killed that thing. She was killing it on that pole. Them strippers or something else. Strippers are so good. When I was watching the Power show, I didn't even want to see strippers anymore. I was like, I'm good.
First of all, Power, y'all ain't got nothing on them P-Valley.
Hey, no strippers got nothing on these strippers right here. Like I said, if you want to see any other quality stripper content, watch the movie Hustlers. That might not even be that great. Only, I mean, J-Lo do her thing in there.
They're second to P Valley.
They are. P Valley is. When we get to talk about this whole show, y'all gonna see. But so yeah, this episode here. Tell us about your favorite parts of this episode, because I got a few things I want to touch on, but I want to hear what you guys.
I would say my favorite parts was, of course, the performances by Lil Murda, and Mississippi, and I did also like how Uncle Clifford checked Lil Murda too. Like I like that part of it too. Of course, I liked the fighting.
Oh yeah, there was an all
Diamond and Mississippi Boyfriend. I'm kind of mad that Mississippi Boyfriend got some hits off though. I mean, I know you had to balance it out a little bit.
He got too many.
He got too many.
He got one too many hits off. He got one too many hits. Whoo! Almost shot Diamond too. That's the part that upset me. I didn't like that. I didn't like that fight. What else? Because I got a lot to say.
Well, at first I thought that Mercedes recognized Old Boy, or just felt the tension between them. Yeah, but she didn't.
They kind of hyped it up.
She caught on, or she found out after. The flyer was given.
Yeah.
So. And
that was pretty interesting. Yeah, the fat kid coming in.
And just the fact that he let the fat kid in. Because what if he didn't let the fat kid in?
It would have all went south. Yeah. So it's kind of good he had that relationship with Diamond already to kind of get into the club, because he said like this is the last time he's gonna let him in. Right?
Well, yeah, because it was the last show. He's like, I'm just gonna let you in. It's the last show. We're closing anyway. So.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm just gonna let you in.
There were a lot of.
Couldn't tell why you ain't this age.
There were a lot of side plots here, a lot of things that are being wrapped up from the last episode. Like really, almost everything was being wrapped up from the last episode, including the other security guard and his whole thing with his
whole side deal to of course try to save the pink too. That was the whole point of that.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
And then it's just the fact that, Cliff was trying to reach everybody, couldn't find this person, this person was too occupied. Yeah. So his main people that she depends on, she couldn't find.
Yeah. I like that aspect of it too. It kind of reminded me of episode 5, like where the tension is. I'm telling you, I love the 5th episode. I love it. And I love it. And I think this is definitely a close second to my favorite P Valley episodes. And
then I was anticipating Mercedes' Last Dance too. I wanted to see it.
I don't think we're gonna get that to the series finale.
I don't think we ever gonna see it.
We're gonna see it when the show ends.
I don't think we ever gonna see
it. Hey, help us get 6 seasons of P Valley. I want to see how long they can push off Mercedes' Last Dance.
You know what I think too? I think Andre's wife knew that he cheated too.
Yeah, they hint at, they imply a lot of things are hinted at and implied that make me a lot more excited for season 2. They set a lot of ground for season 2.
Yeah.
They set a lot of ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
So all y'all cheating men out there, we know. Just saying.
I mean, she showed up to the auction.
Well, even if she didn't, I'm sure that the wife assumed something before anyway.
She did. Okay. We talked about that last. That's
what
episode.
I'm saying. Niggas think they slick.
No, he thought he was real.
Niggas think he's a representative of all niggas, and that's how niggas do.
Okay.
Okay.
Why? Okay. I mean, is there anything else? I mean, because
let me think. I like how they all went to the auction in black.
Oh man,
that was so funny. And of course, Uncle Clifford killed the outfit.
As
and always, I love the little thing behind the ear. I need one. I'm gonna find one. I'm just gonna have it just right there. I'm gonna find one. Uncle Clifford, let me know where you got that from.
I could say there's a lot of things about this episode that I did like. I did enjoy. I like the disclaimer at the beginning.
Yeah.
About the domestic violence. I feel like if there was any episode to put that disclaimer in about, reaching out if you know anyone that's in a domestically violent situation or as such. I feel like if there was any good episode to put that in, it was this one, because it does kind of delve a little bit more into that territory.
I'm not going to say that it delves more into it, because the other episodes actually showed the actual abuse on the physical abuse on her. This one was more of the verbal abuse towards her.
True.
So that's what I would say about that. But I'm happy they put it at least in an episode, especially the last one, being that, a lot of people started watching the show. Yeah. And so with this finale, it's pretty much with more viewers. And even though they probably whatever, but with more viewers, just be aware of it. I mean, it's tough to tell somebody, but I mean, gotta tell somebody.
Yeah, true. So what? Hi.
Hello.
You saw someone comment. What I want to do different than what we did last week, instead of giving just a play-by-play, because a lot happened this episode, like way too much to do a play-by-play. Just like the major points, which we were already doing. One of the things that I'm with you with the Lil Murda performance. I thought that was excellent. I thought everything surrounding that was excellent. We're introduced to the manager that Lil Murda's the connect that Lil Murda's manager was trying to get him from the last couple of episodes. We're introduced to this character, which I did not like him.
I didn't like him either.
I didn't like him because I felt like he was real shady. He seemed like the type of person that would get you into a contract and just like really mess you up.
I don't like that. I don't take that contract deal.
For real. So. I mean, a 360 for people who know that sort of music business stuff, a 360 deal isn't always really the way to go. I mean, he was throwing a 360 deal at him like crazy. I'm like, yo, like there's got to be a better deal for you to get. And he wasn't even trying to offer Lil Murda the deal for Lil Murda. He was trying to offer the deal for Mississippi, which again I thought that was kind of grimy too.
My whole thing is that if you didn't want it for Lil Murda, you shouldn't have told his manager.
That's what the manager was telling. Like,
you should have just came out here yourself and been a scout.
Yeah,
you didn't need me to get. You could pay a little 20 and get it.
And now I commemorate. I commend. That's the right word. I don't know. I shout out to Lil Murda's manager for sticking up for him and saying like, yo, if you
on that portion of it, but I don't like his manager because he's not technically allowing Lil Murda to be who he is. He wants to hide the fact of his sexuality. And is using that like pretty much against him. So it got Lil Murda in his feelings a little bit too, because he's like, well, damn, maybe he is telling the truth about stuff. So that does make his relationship with Uncle Clifford more difficult.
Okay, so I'm gonna come out and say I feel like I felt initially that the dramatic tension between Uncle Clifford and Lil Murda, I felt that was forced until they went into the explanation behind how Uncle Clifford felt. Then I was like, okay,
no, I don't feel
they kind of got it.
I don't feel like the dramatic tension was forced because of the fact that Lil Murda was trying not to make it seem like, especially after Uncle Clifford put his hand on his shoulder. Yeah. He didn't want to make it seem like it was a romantic situation. Yeah. So I don't think that it was forced. You could feel, whatever. But anyway, you could feel that Lil Murda was putting out that energy toward Uncle Clifford. Especially in front of his manager friend who already told him that pretty much there's going to be issues with this. Yeah. So you could already tell, and just his body language and his response to Uncle Clifford's touch was like. So
I mean, at first I read it as a like, okay, like yo, like not right now. I'm trying to sort out business, and of course, all the business talk that was going on. He throughout the entire scene before Uncle Clifford came in, he seemed really insecure about the things that was happening. Like Lil Murda was like, okay. I see him talking about this. I see him talking about that. Like he was kind of seeming like he was insecure about a lot of things.
Because think about the end of the last episode, he already had a lot going on.
Well, not just with the sexuality,
but with what?
Just like the business talk of it all.
Of course, he don't know that portion of it.
Yeah, so that's why I was feeling him from. So I was like, when Uncle Clifford walks in there and just
Nah, I didn't feel it was that. I felt that it was exactly what Uncle Clifford felt it was.
And that's why I said initially I thought that was forced, but then after Uncle Clifford got to talk to him, they had that confrontation. I was like, oh, okay, now I see it from Uncle Clifford's point of view, which I'm glad that it was so well written that I was able to see it, because most things they'll kind of like.
I think they should have addressed it. And, I'm glad that they did. And just the fact that Uncle Clifford was like, well, I know Lil Murda and what's his real name? Whatever, I can't remember his real name.
Yeah, something.
LaMarcus,
yeah. Ooh, I should stab in the dark at that one.
So, yeah, just the fact that he's like, I'm differentiating you two. Like y'all not one person. So when y'all become one person, then come hit me up.
Yeah, but I do like where the story is potentially going to go in season 2. I'm excited to see how or if there's any type of redemption with their relationship. If they're able to move forward, what happens?
I do like them together.
Yeah, this is really nice. It's really nice. I think it's one of the strong points of the show. Honestly, I like it.
But then also I like the fact that they did do that because it does show the struggles of the community.
Yeah,
and the struggles with the acceptance of the community, and just with Uncle Clifford alone, and how she is. So, and then the fact that now you're going to bring in another in the closet person to a openly.
And someone who's struggling with the public image of that, and I
don't even think
trying to advance their career.
I honestly don't think that Little Murder was really struggling too much at first, but you could kind of tell he was. But also, I think what really set it off for him was just the manager coming at him like that.
Yeah, If the manager hadn't talked to him, he might have been a little bit more.
Because he was willing to go out in public and do all that because he asked Uncle Clifford.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that they're both. I don't think that they're like on permanently bad terms, because Uncle Clifford could see that. Little Murder felt some regret. You could see the pain in each one of their eyes. So I definitely think they're going to get back on good terms. Just how is going to be the interesting part about it going into season 2. So excited about that. Another thing in this episode, and Sam will tell y'all, I was kind of livid when they were fighting. When Diamond was fighting the boyfriend of Mississippi, and he's beating the shit out of him. I don't know. I don't care about it.
But he was pissing me off though. Like, you see her at work. Oh, come on. But then, those are signs of an abusive person. So
yeah, y'all don't kill me on this, all right? Internet, do not kill me. Please don't kill me. But I don't agree with Diamond with Mississippi pulling the gun on Diamond.
I don't agree with that. I wish that she would have done it, but she's not strong enough to do that yet. That's why she didn't do it. She's not strong enough.
And that is where my conversation, as I am still being actively educated on the full mindset and the full experiences of domestically violent situations, I'm going to begin and end my conversation right there. I'm still being educated. I'm not as educated to the other side of it. Not the onlooker side, but the victim side of it.
I'm going to give Dave a black eye next week.
And I'm...
But anyway, anybody who's been in a domestically violent situation, you all can relate to Mississippi's character and the fact that it's not easy leaving those types of situations. We know the extent of the verbal abuse she's been through, because we experienced it some in this episode. We also know it's physical abuse as well. And so the duration, the length of their relationship, we're not aware of. But we all know that anybody who's been in an abusive relationship knows that it's not easy to leave one. And you have to have massive strength to actually pick up and go and not look back. So she is not to that point yet, which is why she is protecting her abuser, which she's done all season long.
Yeah.
So hopefully she gets the strength to protect herself and her children, and is able to move on from him.
Yeah. I'm definitely hoping that. I'm hoping that in future seasons they continue to deal with that as well as they've dealt with it so far.
Because they didn't show what happened with them in the last episode. Like that was pretty much in the last moments of the episode.
Yeah,
that was pretty much left for us to pretty much ponder
how things go.
Because of course now he knows she has a gun. So what is he gonna do now that she has a gun? Is he gonna pull out a gun on her? Is he gonna try to shoot her? So it goes to those types of lengths with abusive relationships.
Yeah, so I
has the potential to.
Yeah, so just seeing where that will go, especially after how it's pretty much was abruptly ended in this episode. Just seeing where it will go, I'm very interested in that. Another thing about the episode that kind of got me was, of course, with the Mercedes thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was wearing a wig.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was a wig.
Yes, her hair. She has natural hair to begin with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew she was wearing a wig, but I didn't know it wasn't glued down.
I didn't know.
I thought it had been glued down. So she about to be on the pole.
I was like, oh, it's a wig.
So when she was about to be on the pole, that thing would have flew off. As wild as she get on that pole. So she would have had one of those going on. But with all of that, that's with Mercedes actually coming to Autumn's defense, which because they both had they had a rocky relationship at first.
I thought Autumn was gonna leave her ass.
I thought so. No, I was thinking that she
man, they played with that one real good. I thought Autumn was gonna leave.
I thought she was gonna come back. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, she's gonna come back.
I was hoping she was coming back, but I was like, damn, if they had her lead, man, season 2 finna be lit.
I had a feeling she was gonna come back. Because at the end of the day, she actually built a bond with Mercedes. And I think that her and Mercedes bond, even though it was a beneficial bond, is more of a legit bond for her. Yeah. A friendship bond.
I don't know if it goes without saying who got shot in this episode.
Well, I guess, we need to know where he got shot.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to the radio and they said 20 people got injured. They didn't say he was killed.
Yeah, they didn't say anyone, if they didn't explicitly say anyone died.
And then if he did get killed, did they hide the body?
Yeah, like I want to know about that. What I don't want to see in season 2 is him just come back up. You thought you killed me.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
But I'm still alive.
You know what?
No.
You know what, Chucky?
I'll be back.
You know what, Chucky?
with my secret society.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Get out of here.
But I kind of want to say that he is dead based off of how
much blood?
No, the blood, and based off how Autumn came to the auction.
Yeah, true. That auction was pretty lit. I like that. I like that. I like them going into the auction. Like I told you,
it was funny because Andre was the only one there to bid. The ladies from the Pink just came.
Just to see it go.
They were all black. It was their funeral of Pink.
Which when they did the all black thing, if you really didn't like. But if you didn't think about it, you'd be like, "Damn, who died?"
No, I was but it was the next day because if you listen to the radio, there was like last night at the Pink, so they're not allowed to have a funeral that quick,
right? And it's little details like that let you go, all right, look, nobody died. But if you're not paying attention, like I was just like, well, all right, let's see who they're going to the funeral for. Let's count it down. All right, Mercedes is alive. All right. That's what we
really wanted to see the characters who we know were in danger, and so.
Hey, Uncle Clifford with the gat though. He was like, Uncle Clifford wasn't playing. This was a good episode. I really liked it. Trying to think of anything else that really kind of stuck out to me.
And it was whooping his ass in that room, though.
Hey, it was beating his ass.
Uncle Clifford came through.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to see Uncle Clifford throw a couple good punches too.
That's why Autumn took her bra off because she knew that they weren't supposed to do it. She wanted somebody to come to the room. Mm-hmm. That's why she did it. Yeah. She's like, oh, damn, where they at?
Right. Because everybody was out doing their own thing.
Breaking all the rules.
Breaking every single rule that
Last
Uncle Clifford
night, all
had.
the rules were broken.
Right. I mean, the episode really, the strength in the episode really was Lil Murda's performance, though.
Yeah.
Like all his performances, you're seeing him go through, get through all the pain that he has.
Especially Mississippi. I really
that Mississippi performance was lit.
That one was
thing was good, man. I was really excited about that one. I like that. If the soundtrack come out, I'm probably gonna be bumping that song, you know what I'm saying? I mean that's practically the whole episode, though. I mean, like
and then talk about the auction.
Oh, the auction. All right. So
the bidding started at 50,000.
The bidding started at 50,000.
Andre had a cap
25.
And Andre had a cap of 200,000 to outbid anybody who's trying to buy the Pink. So in comes this other person because Andre's technically only in there with the money. Yeah. So here comes this other person, and see, from the night before they're showing everybody, who survived.
They show everybody all favorite characters.
So next thing you know, this person in white comes, and it's Haley.
Haley coming through with the money.
I
mean, she was playing around with it too. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make them think they had the lead and everything. And all of a sudden going 125,000. had them over there freaking out, man. And then Andre's trying to call the three brothers.
No, he was trying to call not the three brothers, the main guy who was trying to do the casino.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he was trying to call him and try to get the money, but he's just kind of gave it up. Which I commemorate him for, yeah, but
because the guy did answer the phone, and I'm sure he would have told him to keep going until it was satisfied. Mm-hmm. I'm sure of that. But I'm kind of glad that he just let it go as well.
Yeah, and to your earlier point,
I mean, he signed a petition anyway.
Let me he did.
He did.
Let me tell you something about Andre though. He had to look at Autumn like that at the end. That's what gave his dumb ass away. Don't sit there and stare.
So what are you trying to say? It don't matter. The first of all, knew. The wife knew at the auction. She sensed that at the auction.
Yeah, because he's sitting there. That's what he's doing the whole time.
All right, so here goes the master, right?
I ain't the master of nothing. I'm not the master of anything, but it doesn't take a degree in body language to know that, all right, yeah, you got something going on with that girl over there in the corner, don't you?
Or had something.
Right. Like y'all got, and then she looking back at them, like they staring at each other. Like I'd have thought,
but
if I didn't know any of them, I'd have said, hey, I think something going on between them.
Or it could have been a rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but
which it technically was.
It was a flirtatious rivalry.
I mean, yeah, we know that.
I think even the auctioneer knew that. Oh, 25,000 lady.
But anyway, she ends up getting the pink and becoming partners with Uncle Clifford.
Mm-hmm. Which I think was good.
Yeah, I think it was good too.
It was good.
Because she still get a profit off of, and the club. She's gonna let Uncle Clifford run the club.
Of course.
So
there's no other way.
That's it. It's just her name on
the pink is back in business.
Yeah, pretty much.
The pink is back, baby.
It's gonna come back. Watch it have all new fresh shit in there.
Speaking of Mercedes, which we didn't mention for like 2 minutes, her relationship with her mother.
Oh,
I still do not have any sympathy towards her mother. I think that was still kind of fucked up.
I don't think that Mercedes should have been running back to her mother though.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like that.
But I understand why they did it because she's technically a child seeking her mom. That's the only reason. But outside of that, I didn't like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of it was kind of a shot down in her character, in my opinion.
No, that showed the emotional part of her character because she's so tough, but she has a breaking point too. And at that point, she needed her mom.
Yeah, from that point, I get it, but it's just like it just didn't sit right with how her character has developed.
No, I know, but that, like I said, that shows the softness of her character. That she's still she's a strong woman, but every strong woman has that breaking point, and they have that they break down. Like you can't be strong forever.
Yeah,
and that's what she had. That was her breaking point.
They try to get the mama dub though.
Nah, but see, what's gonna happen is Mercedes gonna come back on her ass, and the mom is gonna need something.
See, but what I don't want, I want this whole continuous back and forth between her and the mom, man.
It's not even a whole continuous thing, though. That's the thing about it, because it's not like they're showing it in every episode.
Yeah, but I mean, over the last,
but they have to show her personal relationships because that is a personal relationship.
Yeah. Well, with that said, I guess I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, and I hope it don't take 2 years for the next season.
Oh, freaking!
I hope it doesn't.
Freaking national.
Y'all put your mask on. Matter of fact, all y'all live in the same house. Live in the same house. All y'all get tested, and then y'all do the episode. And the whole cast and crew just get a mansion.
Yeah, I was about to say that cast and crew because we're just as quick as productions are starting back up, they're shutting right back down because people are catching COVID. I'm not going to say any names, Batman, but let's come on, let's everybody in the world, come on, like let's unless we want to be caught watching reruns of everything that I don't watch Friends. I don't see how people have been watching Friends over and over and over again for years, or The Office over and over and over again for years. But y'all not getting nothing new from those things if y'all don't follow the rules of this society.
Wear the damn mask. Wear it.
Please.
I'm tired of it myself, honestly.
I would like to go somewhere fun.
Yeah.
Please. There's nothing to watch anymore.
I mean, I want to go someplace too, but I mean, it's not safe.
Yeah. So
I mean, while I am dying and itching to go places, I prefer not to. Even though you can catch the virus, it don't. But when you making yourself more accessible to it, then you're not wearing a damn mask. You got it down over your nose for what? Just take it off then. You're gonna take it off, take your ass home. I'm tired of y'all.
If y'all want to see real strippers now, all right, let's get back to P-Valley real quick. But yeah, so this was the season 1 finale. I mean, it's all cut, like everything we've explained happens, and I mean, like if you watched it, you know that this was pretty good. This was really good. I know we talked a bit about season 2 expectations, but like, what's your top 2?
I do want to see Andre and his wife break up.
They should start season 2 with that.
I know. But I like him with Autumn.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hate to say it. I hate to be a home wrecker. I want to see Uncle Clifford find happiness.
Yeah.
I want to see the Pink be successful with new challenges.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think that that third one's definitely a given.
Mm-hmm.
The third one's definitely a given.
But matter of fact, it is because the mayor is still out for them now. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, let me talk about the mayor real quick.
The mayor is definitely still out.
I thought Samuel Jackson was the king of saying motherfucker. This is the royal prince of saying motherfucker right here, because he was killing that. Yeah, I'm excited to see how everyone moves forward now that the Pink is back operational, legit.
Don't owe any money. We
I want to see
this land.
I want to see if it's going to be a little bit of a tension between Haley and Uncle Cliff.
Yeah. Because I mean, but Uncle Clifford knows how to handle them.
Yeah, true.
Uncle Clifford knows how to
handle them.
But
sometimes you got I also paid for some of this. I'm the part.
That too.
Some of that riff there.
Yeah, Haley she'll get ass whooped.
Maybe like one episode worth of it. Like half episode, maybe.
Okay.
I
just don't want to see them going through bullshit.
True. One thing,
honestly, but I know that's what's gonna make the show. But they have a lot of stuff, like I said, especially with Little Murder, and his difficulties. And then
I do want to see him on the rise too.
Yeah, that too. And then that's with Mississippi and her boyfriend. Hopefully that'll come out some more. They'll go into her life a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll understand. People who don't understand will understand why she wasn't able to just let it go that easily. And then she got kids involved too.
True. So, another thing I do want to see in season 2, I want to see, because I noticed that all of the episodes for this season were all directed by women, all women directors. I'm all for that. Keep that same energy for season 2. Yeah, I like that. I like all female directors on a show like that. The last show I think did that was not as strong as this one, so I'm not going to mention it by name, but Jessica Jones. Yeah, but I think because I think female directors, especially with this type of a show, bring a unique perspective that I think if a male director came in, it will kind of
her favorite part
throw
was
it off.
Uncle Clifford having the titties out.
Hey man, let me tell y'all something.
Uncle Clifford was dancing in the back. Ooh.
I don't know how, and now I was kind of I'm glad you brought it up, because I was kind of paying attention to it too. I was trying to figure out, like, are those like man chests, or is that like man, like his titties look like actual titties? And I was like,
if you didn't notice, in one of the episodes they showed him naked. So Clifford has a little weight.
Yeah. So
with the weight, it gives the man boobs. I mean, that if you see a fat man,
she had things propped up in there. I was like, wait a second. Uncle Clifford be killing those outfits, man.
They said the girls can have titties. They didn't say he can have titties out though.
Right. Man, Uncle Clifford was doing that, man. With the dang outfits and the dancing, and Uncle Clifford is fun. Uncle Clifford is like one of my favorite television characters right now, honestly.
You know what? I like Uncle Clifford. She almost reminds puts me up there with Titus. I would love to see those two together.
Oh man,
I would love to see those two together.
That would be pretty funny. That would be hilarious, actually.
I would love to see it.
That would be hilarious.
Put Titus in the next one. Put Titus in the next. Just come doing something. Like, I would love to see that interaction.
So yeah, I mean, Where are you putting this? How are you rating this episode?
This episode, I'm gonna give it a 4.6. I'm gonna give it a 4.6.
4.6. I'm gonna give it a. I'll give it a 4 because I like the content and I like what they tackled in this last episode, but it does fall short of a 5 for me just because I guess at a certain point it felt like because they got their season 2 renewal like after the first episode. So I feel like if there wasn't COVID and if they knew farther in advance that they were going to get a second season, they would have had one more episode of this season. But this season does rock for a good 8. So
I mean, I'm gonna say I think that they did the amount of episodes that they felt that they wanted to do to conclude the season. I mean,
would you want more episodes in season 2, or would you want to keep it staying at a 8?
I love more episodes. Yeah,
because I know sometimes like you get another season, you get more episodes. Like okay, yeah, no, you could have cut it back at like
that, but then that's going to depend on what they put into these episodes.
True.
So that's what a lot of other shows fail to do is that they want to drag out something 3 episodes long. Why are we doing that? Mm-hmm. When it could have just been resolved. See, because
I know P-Valley is based on something. I think I'm not 100% sure what it's based on, but it's based on something. So I guess my next question will be: is there source material to carry a season 2? Because that's also something as well. Like if there's not source material, then you fall into that trap of writing a situation that prolongs itself for 3 episodes.
It's at the club. It's a club. What? How you not gonna have material? A strip club at that.
I mean, I heard Power kind of went down some more trail.
Power. I mean, but Power had a lot of seasons.
Yeah.
And with Power, it was the primary character. The main character pretty much was getting out of a particular lifestyle. So that, of course, is going to change the type of action.
Yeah.
And so that's what pretty much took it the way it did. Because, if Ghost chose to continue the lifestyle, it would have been action for days.
True.
For days. But with the main character changing careers, it doesn't give you so much anymore.
Okay.
Because it's pretty much trying to live a clean life. So you have the little back dirty stuff, which, but he wasn't even trying to do that.
Yeah.
Because he was just tired of it. So, of course, that's going to, fade away.
All this would have been a perfect segue into our Power Book 2 discussion. Had I been able to get certain things in order for that, but
and I'm gonna call him Bobby Brown because I can't remember his real name. And Mary J and Bobby Brown hit the scene. That was pretty much the house party part. That was like my favorite part of the episode. The episode pretty much is the ghost is not even buried yet. So Tariq's trying to continue his life. Tasha's trying to get out of jail. And that's pretty much what that episode is. Mm-hmm. And just building him up for other episodes to come. This is pretty much the foundation episode for the next couple of episodes that's going to air.
Okay.
Which I believe is why it was a little slow. Because I think it was a little slow.
Yeah. I'm not an avid. I was never really into Power, but I'm definitely going to give this one a shot. It did have some things that intrigued me, which when we really get into the nitty-gritty, I'll discuss those things that really dragged me into this episode or this series. But for the most, as a non-Power fan, I mean, I can't fathom why this couldn't have just been like a little special. But we'll see how it goes. So that's all I have to say about Power for now. We'll be getting into that in the future. Episode 2 is coming. It comes on Sundays. So next Sunday, episode 2. So we will most likely be here talking about the new Power series, book 2. But I don't know.
Remember the boys are out.
Oh yeah, remember the Boys season 2 was out on Amazon Prime.
3 episodes every Friday.
No, not 3 episodes. Just the first 3 came out on Friday, and then just 1 episode going forward.
Oh well.
Yeah, they wanted to gift us with something and then not gift us. So yeah, the Boys, which on Amazon Prime. Definitely sign up for it. If you got Medicaid, if you got Medicaid, you can get Amazon Prime
for $5.99
for $5.99 a month.
Food stamps.
Tune into our boys review to get a special link for that.
Okay. Remember to subscribe, like, share. Thank you all for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate it. It's been fun doing these last 2 episodes of P Valley with you guys. Eventually, we'll dive into the whole series. Hopefully season 2 doesn't take forever.
I know, because I'm gonna have to watch season 1 like 3 more times.
And we'll be talking about it 3 more times.
I've already watched a good amount of time.
Hey, look,
I gotta watch all the way through.
Don't make me do a deep dive on episode 5 because I'll do it, damn it. I'll do it. I'll sit here with a chart.
Now this is linked to this.
Now this is how this thing works, and now I got a chart. But yeah, definitely thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you're already subscribed, tell a friend to subscribe. That friend subscribe. Tell that friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
And just sign it up.
Tell them all to subscribe. More content is definitely going to be flying your way, and you guys don't want to miss it. The only way to be notified about this content coming up is to subscribe. And if you really love us, turn on that notification bell. We know who's not subscribed and watching. we know how many people are viewing our videos. We know where y'all coming from. We know where y'all
know. Stop sounding so creepy. Anyway, remember to stay safe, to wear your mask, please. Practice social distancing. Cover your cough. Wash your damn dirty ass hands.
Wash your hands. That's all I got.
Nice and soapy something. I don't know. Whatever.
Take care of yourselves, man. Again, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman and all the other Black elite gentlemen who have passed over the past course of the past week. Everyone, just take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. My heart goes with everyone who's a parent and is doing the online learning.
Well, I mean,
we are with you.
We've done it because that's what they had to do pretty much.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's not, desirable, but
it's not. So hang in there, everyone.
Like I'm going away to school and just being able to
just unwind.
Yeah, but
Hey, shout out to all the parents who just trying to do it, man. Do the damn thing.
But anyway, yeah, school starts for us this week. If you're already back, you already know.
If you're already in school and you're watching this, you go to bed and subscribe and then go to bed. But yeah, that's all we have for y'all, man. We gotta stop making jokes right now. We gotta go. Again, remember to subscribe.
Anime Tuesday.
Tune in. You don't want to miss it. She's gonna be doing something real awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for it. You excited for it?
Yeah, why not?
We're all excited for it. And yeah, so take care of yourselves. And we will see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace out.